Donald Trump certainly hurt people, Republicans who are running for re-election. And that dynamic probably won't change for some time. However, this Ohio thing is nuts. And we talked about this in the context of North Carolina, too. There are some states that are just so incredibly gerrymandered that it is mind-blowing. This comes from Cleveland.com. The Ohio Republicans won the race for every statewide executive job from the governor on down this year. Sherrod Brown won his race, but in every other statewide job, Republicans won. The Democrats ran much more competitive in total votes for the 116th the 116 Ohio House and Senate elections across the state. Republicans got just over 50% total of the vote. In fact, I've seen some indication, I haven't seen the latest numbers, but maybe they actually lost, like just got under 50%. They won 73 of the 116 state house races. They won in the congressional districts. They won 75% of the seats with just 52% of the overall vote. They have a super majority, even though they may have just crossed the 50% threshold. The implications of that, I think, are obvious in terms of what kind of legislation you're going to get. In the lame duck session, Ohio House passed a stand your ground law with enough votes to override a veto and a so-called heartbeat bill that would give the state one of the strictest abortion limits in the entire country. Now, the only thing that should give you any type of hope, although it's still incredibly disturbing, is that in 2015, Ohioans voted to reform the way the state house districts will be drawn beginning in 2021. And they did the same for congressional districts going forward. The votes for change were not close, each passing with more than 70%. So there will become a time where this redistricting will go away. In the meantime, the Republicans are trying to get whatever type of draconian bills passed and turn Ohio into a deeper red hellscape. But we see this in North Carolina, too, where the Republicans barely won 50% of the vote, and they got 10 out of 13 House seats. We see what happens in a state that actually redistricts in a way that is more commensurate with some measure of fairness. And in Pennsylvania, Democrats picked up 5 new seats, I think it is. So this is nuts.